A character is back in the news again. And it's not because it's in vogue. Nope. It's showing up really because of the deficits. Secrets are being leaked out. Flaws are showing. Those that are standing before us for our trust, applause, and attention, they can't escape this spotlight that's shining on them, showing these cracks and these dark spots. As I watch this public response, I'm just wondering if we're not at a fork in the road. There are loud voices out there that are content to just, lower the standard. Maybe you've heard them. Why not? Well, it's really not that bad. And leaders embellish their truth. Everybody acts to his own advantage. And so what if the numbers don't add up? Give them another break. Well, perhaps it's just that path that's gotten us to where we're at today. My spiritual orientation commends forgiveness and mercy, but it also commends character without compromise. Let's pause and pivot. Not to lower the character standard, but really to raise it. Not to cover up character, but really to unearth it and clean it up as it was supposed to be. So what are we talking about? Well, I'm surely not talking about perfection, right? That's not in the realm of this world. From the root, we've got a character inclination problem, and it's not towards the good. What makes pause and pivot even more necessary? With every 2-year-old or 22-year-old, and every birthday beyond that, we are well served to give ourselves to what I call character effort. The Bible is so full of examples and samples and really grace to do it. We can do this. Acts chapter 11, there was every cultural excuse for the Christians in those times to blend in, compromise, hide, if you will, right? But Christ and the message of Christ was flourishing. And when there was a critical matter that needed to be investigated, they selected one man by the name of Barnabas. And why? Well, because he had character and it was showing. Here's what the Bible said about him. It says he was a good man, full of the Holy Spirit and faith. Whoa. Pause on that. Oh, that we might have more men and women that had a resume like that. It says he was a good man, a history of generosity, track record towards the disadvantaged, a second chance kind of guy, known among his peers as an encourager, congenial, character rich. Wow, he was also described as a man full of the Spirit and faith. He was given over completely to the one who he trusted. Barnabas was spiritually mature in the matters of truth and trust. There's such a direct correlation between the spiritual depth of a person and also their character recognition amongst their peers. Perhaps character effort ought to stand out when it comes to selecting good managers or solid friendships. For the sake of marriages and millennial, hey, let's turn again the spotlight on good people, full of the Spirit and faith. If you'd like to talk more, hit that Contact Coach button. Let's talk.